Lindsay Ann, what are you doing?
I'm meal prepping.
Like that?
Yeah, what's wrong with it? It's the perfect meal. It has its proteins, its carbs, its fats, and even a little bit of calcium.
A new beginning is happening again. We're living it up while we're living in sin.
Hey, we're in the kitchen,
Hi.
and we have the most important ingredient in meal prep: coffee.
Coffee. But first, coffee.
Yeah, and later coffee also. So we are in the theme of going back to school, back to reality.
Yes.
No more summer vacations, and you got to be prepared. So that's what we're doing today.
Meal prepping.
Meal prepping with Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're gonna do.
And I'm sure there's going to be a million things that Dizzy tells me I'm doing wrong, but he'll correct me as we go.
That's really what she thinks of me. Is that what you think of me? All right. So what are we doing? We got your meal prep. I know how my meal prep goes, but how does yours go?
I'm kind of all over. Ah!
Walking around with giant knives and such?
Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place when it comes to my meal prep.
Oh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous.
That I'm all over the place?
And that you just run around with knives.
So, usually I start with my chicken. So, it's just me.
Yeah.
So,
Because she's the only, even mostly cooked person in the house.
First, we need our chicken.
That's very important.
Our chicken cutting board.
It has to be color coded.
Yes. So, this is for chicken, that's for beef, that's for fish, and that's for
Oh, I
veggies.
can't see those.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. Yeah. I had something similar to this once, but this is great. You got your vegetables and your fishies. Why are fish blue? I don't know.
Because they're in the sea.
I dig it. And then you got your
Red meat, poultry, greens. See, I see how they're doing it now. That makes more sense to me.
What, the greens?
Well, like it is color coded, like red meat, so it's like beef,
Yeah.
and then the fish is.
I was just wondering about the blue.
So I'm gonna trim off all the fat first, because that's gross.
Yo, save it for me.
And I use my fancy Cutco knives because it's like butter. You take your chicken, and then you're gonna fillet it. Fillet. And then you're gonna weigh.
Fillet. Then weigh.
So make sure it says 0. Sometimes I put this thing. It just works, and then it hits stop again. There you go. 4.9. 4.7.
Oh no.
Oh no! What do? You cut it more.
How many ounces are you going for?
I'm trying to go for 4.
You got 4 ounces. 4 ounces.
You're on my camera.
I just threw it on.
See, and it's not working now. Of course.
Now wait, tell me, is this thing water submergible?
I don't know. I usually just take the spray. Spray it. Sometimes I do put what do you call it? A plate. A plate on it, and then I put it to 0, and then this is still frozen. It's really annoying.
Yeah, see, that's how I do it too. And I will demonstrate exactly when I meal prep at your house. I like a little bowl.
I use a bowl.
It's like a shallow bowl, and I'll just and then just makes it easy on me personally. Everybody's different. Pretty.
I like to wash my hands like 100 times throughout the process.
You wash your hands, you turn the page. You wash your hands, you turn the page. We're letting you in on the secret ingredient here. Weber's Honey Garlic Rub.
Mm-hmm.
Now be aware, one of the ingredients in this is sugar.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's negligible, man. We are mostly fit after all.
Mostly.
We're not boiling our freaking chicken.
Yeah, no, like we need a little flavor.
We got to have our flavor. That is the secret, folks. If you want food that you're gonna eat and stay on your diet, aka meal plan, then you got to have food you look forward to each time you eat.
Mm-hmm. And I just sprinkle it on.
Get a little douse.
I don't go crazy.
Little douse.
I just sprinkle.
Let's
put it over to the side, and I'm gonna warm up the grill.
She's gonna warm up the grill.
I'm gonna warm up the grill.
All right. This is a little secret about Lindsay's house. You ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody did that.
Woo!
So, what's the story behind that again?
All right, so my grandmother gave us a grill, and it was old. And I guess during a barbecue during my son's 3rd birthday, my husband was grilling, and then it fell, the grill fell and landed onto the porch, and it lit on fire. And there was like a million kids in my house.
Were they excited about it?
No, they were babies. They were 3. They were watching like Toy Story. Yes, and they were excited about it. About Toy Story or whatever. And they didn't even know. I was putting Dominic to sleep because Dominic was a little baby.
What's our next step?
I'm gonna make some sweet potatoes.
You know what we should have done? We should have documented the time that we started, because we should show the people.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll do that now. Because it is, look, just behind the scenes, it's a dang Tuesday. It's Tuesday at 2:23 in the PM. And that's because Lindsay just got back off of a vacation.
Yes, normally this would have been done on Sunday. So basically, I'm new to sweet potatoes, I will say. Usually I do brown rice. But I've been doing 1 whole sweet potato for all 5 days. Is that not enough?
There's only one way to find out. It's measuring.
I just basically eyeball it. This is where I told you because he's going to yell at me.
It's not yelling, because worst case scenario, you're eating a little under.
Yeah.
Because usually a sweet potato like that, hold on, let me tell the people. I'm going to address the people.
Address the people. while I'm
Dressing,
talking.
selfie angle. Usually a sweet potato like that, a medium-sized sweet potato, this size is about a pound. And I personally have 4-ounce servings, which is about 24-ish.
Do you have that cooked?
No, I do. I weigh every single thing raw, and that's very important to me personally.
Yes.
Because I had the experience when I first started of assuming, and then I'd run out of food. And I ain't trying to cook again.
So this is my question to you, Dizzy Parker.
Yes.
So you weigh it and you're like, okay, this is 4 ounces uncooked, right?
Yes.
But then you cook. What do? Do you put it in separate little pockets when you cook
I actually do.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I just
so
throw this
here's
in my air fryer.
I'm just going to show you a
I also make
demonstration of
this
how I would
much
do it.
smaller.
This is probably, because I've been doing this for so long, this is about 2 ounces. Maybe.
Do you want to measure
maybe
it?
3.
Let's see. Let's see.
Let's see. Is that thing clean?
Yes, I just cleaned it.
I didn't know if you wiped it. I saw you spray it.
Yes.
I don't want to kill you or anything.
Whatever, I'm going to cook
I mean,
it
not
anyway.
with germs anyway.
It's going to be cooked. All right.
All right.
Well.
See how close I am. All right, let's go around the world. All right, we're on 0.
Woo! Look at you.
I've been doing it a long time.
So how much is that? If I'm that would be good.
It's probably 3. Let me see. Not even. What? Wait a minute.
Because I cut them in half.
But didn't you put the same amount back on it? Obviously not, but yeah. But now you know.
Now I know. So I'm eating about 2 ounces.
You're eating 15 grams of carbs.
Sweet. So that means I have more carbs later?
Yeah, that leaves room for wine.
I knew I was doing this meal prepping thing right.
So we're doing this to demonstrate how easy I say that meal prepping is, and the fact that if you put a little time investment now, that's why we documented the time. It was right after the chicken was cut. You do this little time investment, the rest of your week is so easy, so easy. So what me myself personally does, so the chicken, I'm gonna flip this around.
Oh no!
Well, Fitz got himself a piece of sweet potato. Look at that. See, that's the benefit of having a dog right there. Mascot mostly Fitz. See, he cleans up the floor. But I forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah, so what I personally do when it comes to prepping the chicken, I will look at the package when I buy it, because I know if I prep for 6 days, not 7, because there's always a little flexibility and I don't like throwing stuff out. Nor do I like eating cold refrigerator chicken on Sunday. Like, cook something fresh once a week. Jeez. But I get 3 pounds, a little over 3 pounds, because they charge you for the stupid styrofoam that it comes in, or plastic if you're one of those types. But one of those people. But so I'll get like just over 3 pounds. So it comes out to 12 servings of a quarter pound, aka 4 ounces a piece, and that gives me 12 meals of chicken. That means I eat chicken twice a day. Like, I do all that math, and so I don't have to do it later. And then with sweet potatoes, obviously I'm not like, well, I've got to have the 1 pound sweet potato, and I weigh. So I just get like 3, and then I cut them into small pieces, just like Lindsay did, and then I'll weigh my stuff. Oh, but we got to get our sponsorship going.
So, I used to use the oven, but then I learned that it takes way too long.
It takes super long.
I just use the air fryer. So, I'm just going to shove all that in there.
Now, what is the benefit of the air fryer?
So, it basically fries your food, but without all the oil. So, it just air fries it.
Oh, air fryer.
Obviously.
It's like faster and stuff?
Yeah, and it's faster. So,
you can set temperature?
Yeah, so I'm going to put it at like, it's at 350. I'm probably going to put it... That's 15. Up to 400, and I do it for 15 minutes. It'll probably be done way before then. Is it lit? Yeah, it's lit. So I put it to this little lighty thing here.
To the little lighty thing?
Yeah.
Are you going to do it again?
No. And then you hit this
Because I like
button.
my eyebrows.
Yeah, and then you hit this button and it lights up. But then you lower it so it's all warmed up. Then I'm going to lower it so it doesn't cook too quickly. And then I just kind of slab it on there, you know. All right.
So
10 minutes on each side.
We got 5 there?
Yeah, but
5?
But 2 of them have to go together to make the 4 ounces. Because it's Tuesday. Because today I don't know what I'm eating.
So when it comes to seasoning, this is a Parker family tradition. We just go, what's in here? Get some roasted garlic and herb.
That's what I need.
Crushed red pepper. Why not? Ooh, you know what? Paprika would be good on the chicken. Let's see here. You can never leave home without garlic powder. See, and here's another one of my fun things. I like to make my own Italian seasoning. So we have some basil, and there's some parsley, and surely you have oregano around here.
Yeah, somewhere up in that side of town.
What kind of Italian doesn't have oregano? The absolute most important thing. Salt. I'm going to do a little PSA for salt right here. Let's see if this guy works right there. There we are. Focused. PSA for salt. There's this stupid myth that you shouldn't have salt. That salt gives you high blood pressure and causes you to retain water and blah, 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 blah. Your body needs sodium. It needs it. The stuff that it doesn't need sodium from contains 2% or less of salt, yeast, sugar, autolyzed yeast, baking soda, monocalcium phosphate, that's an anti-caking agent, I believe, paprika, spices, celery, and onion powder. So there's not a ton of sodium in this stuff, so you're all right. But yeah, packaged foods is what I was going with. That was the first thing. Real table salt never hurt anybody unless you threw it against a ghost, and then it made them go away because ghosts don't like salt. This is what teamwork's all about right here. Ooh! Stuff. What was it? There's no temperature on this. Some gas grills have temperatures. But so here you go, right here. You just gotta shimmy it thick. See, when it comes to low-fat food on the grill, if you're not a grill expert, you need some kind of lubricant. But bam! Look at those pretty grill lines. But my dad taught me with like chicken wings and fattier foods, like not necessarily burgers, but steaks or something. You rub it on the grill just a little bit.
How's it looking?
You got lines. And by doing that, it kind of gives that extra lubrication on the grates. And there you have it. flipped chicken. Hopefully you're checking your time. She doesn't do time.
I go by look.
I'm the time freak. Oh, here's our temperature monitor. It probably went down a little bit because I held the thing open. I'm trying to focus it. It's right above 300 there. There we are. Right above 300. I aim for 375 if I cook in the there we go. Yeah, it's probably getting closer to that 375 mark, to be honest. I aim for 375 in the oven when I do it. Yeah, there we go. It's about the same. And if you're wondering, because I said Lindsay doesn't really do the timers, I'm like a timer freak. That way you can continue to reproduce the same results. I do 375 for exactly 27 minutes. That leaves just enough juice so if you have to microwave the chicken again, it's still got some flavor left, and it's also completely cooked. So ladies and germs, we're trying an experiment today. We're gonna see what happens to asparagus in an air fryer.
Yeah. So this is almost done. So once this is done, the chicken's done, the asparagus is done, and then I just put it all together. So really, it's just a waiting game now. But then I like to start my breakfast.
You can tell that Lindsay is a busy mother. Look at all these different containers.
Yeah, I ain't got no time for matching containers.
If I start like breaking stuff or losing it, I'll just go out and buy more of the same ones.
Listen.
I gave you 2.
I take what I get what I get, and I don't get upset. I know.
Holy crap, I'm getting an air fryer tomorrow.
We'll see how this works.
So those are going to be extra delicious. Lindsay. I like when my asparagus turn out crispy.
Me too.
Look at these marvelous grill lines.
Can you even stand it? It's so good.
That piece right there. Honey.
So that's like.
I got to get my lighting. There we are. Much better. Look at that.
Can you even stand it? This is a 6-ounce baby. I gotta cut that.
Got that special size.
That's a 6-ouncer.
So sometimes I'll add in like a fat piece because I'll have a low carb day and I'll just know like I'm gonna want more, and I'm that much of a nerd that I plan that far in advance.
See, so this is probably something that's not good. I probably could use the extra protein. You know?
Well, maybe you should eat the bigger piece.
I'm remembering correctly. I kind of always keep an eye on the one that's the most, so I know. Like, so I'm pretty sure it was this guy.
So normally this would be, what, 5 days or 6 days?
This would normally be 5 days.
Okay.
Because
So
during
we
the...
only have to
So, yeah, I only did 5 because, or 4 today because of, what do you call it?
Vacation?
Vacation.
That time when you had fun once?
And I don't do it on the weekends because typically I'm with my family on the weekends, so I kind of just, cook
You cook
myself.
for
And
the-
same thing with, so I only do breakfast and lunch also. Yes, we got to get to the breakfast. So I only do breakfast and lunch because I cook dinner fresh, or my husband cooks dinner fresh, but it's all planned in
Look at this.
my monthly calendar.
That's a weekly calendar.
Weekly calendar, sorry. But yes, so I didn't plan Friday or Saturday yet, but I did plan for what I'm eating tonight for dinner.
Like your dinners? That's what you're planning?
So that's what I plan. Yeah, so I have so meal prep day, right? And then we're gonna do an egg casserole that we're gonna do for breakfast, and then chicken, and I just dotted it, and then stuffed peppers I'm gonna do tonight. Then a steak salad tomorrow, and then turkey meatballs with zoodles on Thursday, and Friday I'll probably do another chicken.
Your food is so much better than mine.
Well, that's because I make it all fresh and like that day.
I don't have anybody that loves me.
And these are my fun things to do. I have nothing fun going on today, except for mostly fit videos.
Yeah, in other words, putting up with Dizzy Parker.
That's my fun task of the day. But Friday I get to go back to school shopping. I don't know if that's considered fun, But it will be when I find some cute clothes for myself. Check on it. That didn't even take 5 minutes.
5 minutes asparagus?
Yeah, it didn't even take that long, right? Isn't that great?
I'm a fan.
And also, sometimes I like do some chicken and some beef. You know, I switch it up.
Dig.
And like, so like some days it's different.
You get like different vitamin profiles. That's
Yeah.
just me. You probably don't even care about that.
But
I'm just a nerd.
well, but you might get bored of the same thing. So it's fine. All right, lunches are complete.
Cheers. Yes. Make sure you get enough water. It took about 30 minutes to get the lunches prepped and packed.
So there you have it. This is my meal prep. So like I said before, I only typically do breakfast and lunches. So we got my lunches for the rest of the week as well as my breakfast casserole. Yes.
Sure,
You want to see?
Look at it. It's so pretty.
Yeah,
You
can
can
you
barely
see
see it
it?
on camera, but whatever.
Mess
It's
up
still
my
hot.
thing. But if you want the rundown on how to make the breakfast casserole, check out last week's episode.
Yes. And if you need help in planning your week the same way Lindsay has, you see it's pretty easy. It took us almost no time. Like this was, because we fiddled around and did a few things in the video, it took us like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for that, it'd take what, like an hour 20?
Maybe not even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want help trying to plan your week, you can get the free Mostly Fit weekly planner at mostly-fit.com. And don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube every single Friday.
And give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, even if you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. I learned that YouTube doesn't care as long as you're interacting.
Cool.
And if there's anything you want to see, any recipes you have requests for, like a special dinner or
Yeah.
something, leave a comment down below.
And also, let us know what day you like to meal prep.
Yeah, that is the question of the day. What day do you get your meal prep done if you get it done? And if you don't, let us know what you'd like to do. Until next time. We'll see you next time.
Bye.